Hey everybody, I'm Garrett.
And I'm Carolyn.
And this is Diary of a Family.
And we're out in the woods.
Yeah, we're in Ohanapakash on Mount Rainier National Park. We wanted to put together a couple videos talking about some different things that we saw and observed while we were here at the park. Alright, so we are just ending our camping trip and we're kind of just thinking about our experiences while we were here, and we wanted to talk about going up and down Mount Rainier to Paradise. So we are heading up to Paradise right now. There's a huge line.
Huge line. Big line.
Big line. Probably didn't necessarily pick the best time of day to come or best time of the weekend to come. However, it kind of works out the best for Grandma, my mom and dad, since they're here. So
Saturday lunchtime. That's about the time we're going up. In late June. So it's a big spot even in June.
It is technically summer, even though I guess there's probably snow up there. We'll make it up and we'll have a good time. If you don't know what Paradise is, it is a lodge and inn. You can actually stay overnight up there, which we might try and do that.
I think it's open May through November.
Yep.
At least a lot of the roads up there are closed between December and April.
Yep.
Due to snowpack, you can't access it.
There was snow while we were up there. So we are up at Paradise, and as you can tell, fantastic view. You can see amazing things about 2 feet in front of you. We hiked up about as far as we could go safely with the equipment we had, and now we're got our family picture, sort of, and now we're heading back.
Right, so I mean Paradise, gosh, last year we went in July and it was gorgeous. Summer, full bloom,
just meadows,
flowers, meadows, beautiful. Water trickling down. You had this nice little creek. You could hike all around there on paved paths. If you got brave enough to do a couple-hour hike, you could actually venture pretty far up and onto more gravelly paths. And even at times crossover. My mother-in-law reminds us that she said in August they did some hikes, like 2 miles in or something like that, or a couple hours in.
It was like a 3-hour hike.
And
up.
They were hiking up and over snow. But that's still not even
Panorama
like,
Point, I think it was.
Yeah.
And they gained another 1,000 feet elevation from that hike.
Yeah. This trip, though, was at the end of June, and a stark difference.
Still snow up there.
Snow. It was melting very quickly, very rapidly. It wasn't very cold.
I'm sure if we go next week, I'm sure there would be hardly half the
amount of snow. And so many of the flowers and shrubs and things had already started to sprout. We found blooms up there, not very many, but they were definitely it's a short growing season, and the plants make the most of it.
Yep. The views going up and going down, it's worth taking your time.
Definitely.
Going up and down. There's waterfalls, there's meadows, there's canyons.
You can stop many times on your way up and down just to see a different vantage point, to see a waterfall that you would normally just drive right past and not see, but they have created these spots where you can pull off and take your time going up. It takes half an hour to drive up there anyway, and so you could easily make the drive up in an hour if you're stopping and seeing everything.
Especially if you like taking photos or videos.
Yes. There are mountain lakes that are almost to Paradise. You come around this corner and you see the mountain above them, and then just these gorgeous glacial lakes just nestled right into the mountainside. It's amazing. I've got to say, this has been a really different trip than last year's trip up here to Mount Rainier. I really enjoyed it.
Even though we couldn't see anything?
Couldn't see the mountain, but it was like this whole different world, being engulfed in a cloud and having snow in amongst the trees. And I mean, we're still passing it. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, it was such a different, it was almost surreal.
I think we got more snow this year than we did last year.
I think so.
And that's probably another reason why we're still seeing more snow up here.
Even in June. I mean, this is like the third week in June, so
Yep.
we're not too far off from that July weather that we were experiencing last year. So.
The first day we went out, and I mean, it could just hit or miss. Because we went up Saturday, and it was like flying up into the clouds.
It was definitely like you were walking in the clouds. You couldn't see the mountain. We went up to Paradise and did not see the mountain.
Yeah.
But then on the very next day, back to the mountain. It is a gorgeous day today. Lots and lots of sunshine. Lots of sunshine. My face is a mess. My hair is a mess. But I can't do anything about it. Edison, what are you doing? Are you reading a book? Are you reading a book? The kids have been asking, can we go hiking? Can we do this? Can we do that? So we're actually gonna head back to the mountain to get some awesome shots. We had some fantastic fun yesterday in the clouds, in the rain, but this is gonna be just a whole different level, because now we get to show you the absolute spectacularness of Mount Rainier.
So it's amazing the difference one day will make.
I know, it's like we're in a completely different universe.
Still as many people.
Still quite a bit of people.
No.
I know.
This was a shorter trip to Paradise, but got some good shots. Got some family, cousin shots.
So much different, like Saturday, it was definitely chilly. We wore stocking caps, long pants, long sleeves, coats, and even still the kids touching the snow were saying, I'm cold, I'm cold. And then the very next day, you know, our layers were being stripped off.
I was in shorts and a t-shirt.
There wasn't much wind that day. That was nice. But the sun, definitely, I got a little sunburned. So be prepared when you're going up there to know that the weather won't always be perfectly sunny and warm.
And know what your kids, if you have kids, are capable of doing. Because sometimes they'll want to do things like our son Timmy said he wanted to go climb up the mountain. But we knew that he probably would make it about 100 feet
yards,
up,
yeah,
and be like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
It's quite the elevation if you are going to walk the paths. It goes quite fast
and
up.
Paradise itself starts at like 5,100 feet,
Yeah.
so you're almost a mile up just at that point. And then there's all the other trails just go up from there.
Elevation for Mount Rainier, it is, the highest peak is about 14,400 feet up.
Yeah.
And
you do need a permit for that.
yes.
You wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to just try and casually walk up that thing.
Camping and hiking within the Mount Rainier National Forest, you do need permits just to keep you safe, so that the rangers know where you are, who you are, what you're doing, how long you're going to be there.
Yep.
Don't forget on your way in or out of the park to stop. Just inside the Stevens entrance is a parking lot. You can stop and you can hike the Grove of the Patriarchs.
Yep.
And then just across the way, you can also get onto
East Side Trail.
the East Side Trail, and it takes you to Silver Falls.
Yep.
And you can even hike clear down to the campgrounds at Ohana Pakash, where we stayed. Definitely try to...
You can't get it all in one trip.
Yes.
So you need to either plan a couple of days to come up multiple times, or over the years or whatever.
There's a visitor center up there. There's gift shop up there. The second floor of the visitor center has this great interactive educational area that talks about mountains and volcanoes and everything from snowfall to your risk and my risk of if a volcano erupted, and where the ash and where the lahar flows would go.
And they also talk a lot about how all the animals play a specific part in the ecological system.
It was a great learning environment for our kids.
We don't want to spoil it for you or for any kids watching. So definitely a great program to come experience.
And become a junior ranger.
Junior Ranger. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the little notification bell. If you like our content, leave a comment below, share the video, and we'll see you guys in another video.
Bye.
Bye.